Take a drive from downtown along Broad Street. You run into Lincoln Financial Field, the home of the Eagles here in South Philadelphia. Coming up, we've got a good one in store. It's the Philadelphia Eagles taking on themselves. Mike Tirico along with Greg Olson. That is Jake Elliott getting this one started. Off we go from South Philly. He'll be out of bounds just past the 25. At their own 28-yard line. They'll fake the give. Now it's Hurts. Downfield is Smith, and he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. A huge play right off the bat, 38 yards. First down. 73. First and 10 at the 34-yard line. On play action, here's Hurts. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. He was looking for A.J. Brown that time. And it'll lead to a second down.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
This defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track, because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Reed Blankenship. And he covered some ground on the return as well. Out of bounds, past the 40-yard line.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike, they've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward. Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
Man in motion is Brown. They'll run the counter with Barkley, and he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Sack ball. Will throw. Makes the stop. A 1-yard gain brings up third and 6. Here comes third and 6. A shotgun snap now to Hurts. He's got the 2021 Heisman winner. That's Devontae Smith. And he puts his head down and he picks up the first down. That's good.
He's in a really nice rhythm here on third down. He appears very comfortable operating out of the gun. And he's able to find his man near the sideline, and he's able to extend this drive.
Set to go now on first and 10. From the shotgun, it's Hurts. He'll go right back to Smith. They hook up again. And he's into the end zone. What a job to finish the play with a touchdown. The catch and carry, and the carry part, Greg, that was the most impressive there.
Well, you said it, Mike. The catch was nice, but it's what can you do after the catch that really separates guys in this league. And in this case, he did plenty because it ended up in a touchdown.
Makes the score Eagles 7, Eagles nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. Here comes Will Shipley on the return. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
First and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll start on the ground with Barkley. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
It's a loss of a yard. Brings up second.
Play action. Here's Hurts. Jordan Davis getting in to drop him. It's a loss of 6. And it's third down.
A loss of 6 yards. It's third down.
Here's a handoff to Barkley. And he'll be taken down short of the first down. It is a gain of 8, but it leads to fourth down.
That is 3 plays and out. It's fourth down.
They're indeed going. It's Hurts. That's taken in.
You know, Mike, I'm all for being aggressive. There are definitely times where you have to go for it on your side of the field. I'm just not sure if at this point in the game, this was one of them.
On the handoff, this is Barkley. And he's taken down on what should be the final play of this first quarter. We are through one. 7-0 is our score. And we're back in Philly in a moment. Eagles in possession to start the second quarter. They've got it with 2nd and 3 coming up. Off the play fake. Hurts. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
We've seen a little bit of a transformation across the defensive tackle position. And what I mean, Mike, is years ago, they were on the interior of the line to stuff the run. They were big bodies taking up space. Now, not only do you have to defend the run, you have to be able to win one-on-one matchups and get to the quarterback.
Oh, he's got a man. That's caught by Brown. And he will easily pick up the first down. They've got 1st and goal coming up.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
And in motion is Brown. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped just short of the goal line. Couldn't reach that ball cross. Setting up 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal. It's the quarterback with the sneak. Looking to squeeze into a crease somewhere. Did not break the plane. They're going to mark him short. They'll run the sneak. Trying to find any seam he can, but the push too strong in the middle. He didn't get there. It's 4th down.
How about this for a goal line stand, Mike? Your back's against a wall, back-to-back plays, you hold tight. They set themselves up here to defend a 4th and goal try.
Extra bulk out there. They're going to roll the dice and go for it on 4th and goal. They'll go with the sneak, and he will drive his way into the end zone.
You know, Mike, I think we're going to see a lot of this, and you know why? It's the new kickoff rule. So think about it. In the old days, you'd kick a field goal, you'd kick a touchback, and your opponent would have the ball on the 20. You didn't give up as much field position, but you only got 3 points. Nowadays, you go for 3 points and you kick a touchback, they get the ball on the 35. It's almost 30 yards of field position. You're just better off going for touchdowns when you get in here tight.
Here is Shipley on the return. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
On the ground, it's Barkley to start the drive. He'll gain 3 out of this, up to the 23.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional, you become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how any team in the NFL wants to play.
That's good.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 32-yard line.
I'll run up the middle with Barkley. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
No gain on the
Not Jalen Hurts on 2nd down. Flush to his right. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down.
This is where the playmaking ability almost can be a detriment to a running quarterback. They have such confidence in their ability to keep plays alive with their legs. Sometimes they hold it just a little bit too long, thinking they can make the next big play, and good job by the defenders tracking him down and took him down for a loss.
That's taken in by Dotson. And he's down inside the 40-yard line. From the 39, here's a 1st and 10.
A gain of 29 yards.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. That's complete to his big tight end, Dallas Goedert. 2nd and 5.
Dallas Goedert. It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd and 5 at the Eagles' 34-yard line.
Looking to set up that wide receiver screen, get it out to the edge, but they do not connect, and that one is incomplete. Jahan Dotson was the intended receiver there, and it'll be 3rd down. They'll run straight ahead with Barkley. The field goal unit staying put. They're going to line up and go for this on 4th down.
King, Phil King, Phil King.
They'll try it now with Barkley. 1st down and more inside the 20. And he will get into the end zone.
Touchdown, Philadelphia.
And that's one of the best elements of this run game is just how explosive they can be. And it has felt like they've been on the verge of breaking one a few times here, Mike, and then they finally make it happen here. Catch the end zone. First time today.
So we reach the intermission in what has been an entertaining one to this point. Back with the 2nd half in just a moment. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. On 1st and 10, it's Barkley. The hold closes quickly, He'll pick up about 3.
At the 39-yard line. 4 yards on the pickup.
Ball on the
Second and
39.
6.
Here's 2nd and 6. Once again, it's Barkley. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
This is pretty impressive from the big guy in the middle, Mike. I mean, typically we see these guys make most of their plays on the interior of the defense. They're big bodies, they're run stuffers. But look at the athleticism here as he's able to get outside the numbers and make the tackle behind the line of scrimmage. I think in this field position, Mike, when 4th and short, I think you got to go for it. I think there's at least a conversation going on the sideline about whether you keep your offense on the field or send out your punt unit.
On 4th down, the snap comes to Hurts. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
63, 73. Miami.
Here's a handoff to Barkley running left. And they'll take this down inside with 35. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for its Eagles' first down.
63.
A gain of 12. And an Eagle first down.
Now Hurts. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
And he's going to be marked out down at the 5. It's a gain of 26, and it'll set up 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Philadelphia.
Here's a run. And he is going the wrong way. Tackled back at the 7.
He was taken
Task a bit tougher as they face 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal at the 7-yard line.
One more time, they try Barkley. And he'll take this one in.
Touchdown, Eagles.
Elliott on now for the PAT. He's got it. And the Eagles will tie things up. We are all even at 14. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Devontae Smith there to return. And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
Hurts to the air on 1st down. That's taken in right side by Goddard. And he'll be driven out of bounds, and that's a pickup of 8.
And this is where the versatility of the tight end position really starts coming into play. Not only do they have to line up with their hand on the ground, but they can occasionally split out in the slot. And man, they're too fast for linebackers, and a lot of times they're too big for defensive backs.
And he'll be brought down after a short pickup, but that is enough for a 1st down.
It's a gain of 2. That's good for an Eagles first down. 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line.
So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. From the 34 now, it's 1st and 10.
Don't touch that. Don't touch.
Fourth quarter starts, and it's a run for Barkley. A nice pickup, moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 3. So the Eagles will use their first timeout here, and they'll get together prior to this 2nd down play. He'll stay on the ground with Barkley. And he's going to take this past the 45. That's good enough for a 1st down.
A gain of 6.
So, Mike, you know by now my philosophy on 3rd down. If it was up to me, I don't even want to be in 3rd down. I want to get all of my conversions on 1st and 2nd down and be able to stay in those neutral down situations. So it's exactly what they do here. They lean on the ground game and pick up a fresh set of downs.
This is intercepted into space. What a play by the defense in a tie game. Not only do they come up with the turnover, Greg, they score the touchdown and take the lead.
And that's just a mistake, Mike, at this point in the game that you just cannot make on offense. You find yourself in a game that could go either way, and you just gift wrap the opposing team a chance to take it back the other way and take the lead.
Elliott is good on the extra point. And the Eagles have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. For the return, here comes Britton coming. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
Really I should probably sign a hit, boy, because I got all the hits, boy. All that Drake, you got to chill. I be on my little mouse drill. All that rap to pay your bills. Yeah, I'm on some rappers pay my bills.
On 1st down, it's Hurts. Left side, it's caught by Brown. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. 16 yards on the game, and a quick 1st down.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Picked off by the rookie from Alabama. And the Eagles are right back in this one.